Good evening, and welcome to Election Night in America 2024. On this historic night, we have Jimmy Carter, the former president of the United States, who is near age 100, versus Donald Trump, also the former president of the United States. This race marks history as the first presidential race between two former presidents. Jimmy Carter won the nomination after Joe Biden stepped down, and Donald Trump won the nomination handily, with Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, who was trailing in polls before the primary, opted to not run. We have our first poll closings at 7 p.m., and they are in the states of Vermont, Virginia, Indiana, Kentucky, South Carolina, and Georgia. Our first call of the night is in the state of Vermont. With 1% in, we can project that Jimmy Carter will carry the state. This is a Democratic hold. But going to the state of Indiana, we can project that Donald Trump will win the state. And in Kentucky, we can project that Donald Trump will win. And in South Carolina, this is a Republican hold. But in Virginia, with 3% in, it is too early to call. This is a state that went to Joe Biden in 2020. In Georgia, it is too close to call. This is Jimmy Carter's home state, where he has a chance of winning. 2% in, it is too early to call. The state did go Democratic in 2020. And this is our map after 7 p.m. Trump leads with 28 electoral votes. Carter has 3, and 29 are too close to call. And it is now 7:30, and we have poll closings in Ohio, West Virginia, and North Carolina. In West Virginia, we can project that Donald Trump will win. And in Ohio, we can now project that Donald Trump will win. This will not be a too close to call state. This will go to Donald Trump by a safe margin. This is a Republican hold. And in North Carolina, with 4% in, it is too early to call. The state did go Republican in 2020. And this puts Trump at 49. Carter stays at 3. 45 are too close to call. It is now 7:30, and we have poll closings in Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Maryland, Delaware, D.C., Illinois, Missouri, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida. In Maine's 1st district, we can project that Jimmy Carter will win. And in Maine at large, with 10% in, it is too close to call. This did go Democratic in 2020. And in Maine's 2nd district, we can project that Donald Trump will win. And in New Hampshire, it is too early to call. The state did go to Biden in 2020. Connecticut is too close to call also. Here we're really seeing Jimmy Carter being a very weak Democratic nominee because of his age. This will be a close race going into the night. Massachusetts with 3% in, Jimmy Carter is the projected winner, Democratic hold. And we're seeing the Democratic turnout problem due to Carter's age, also in Rhode Island, which is too early to call at the moment. And in New Jersey, with 2% in, it is too early to call. And in Pennsylvania, of course, very much a swing state, too early to call. In Maryland, we can project Jimmy Carter will win. And in Delaware, it is too early to call. This is Biden's home state. This did go Democratic in 2020. In Washington, D.C., with 45% in, Jimmy Carter is the projected winner. Illinois, with 4% in, too early to call, a very Democratic state. That is too early to call this evening. And in Missouri, Donald Trump, projected winner. Oklahoma, projected winner. Tennessee, Trump will win. Trump will carry Alabama. Mississippi will go to Trump. The Republicans will win Florida. This is a Republican hold. But this is the first time in years that decades that Florida has not been too close to call. This is an amazing call, but even though Carter does come from the deep south, it will not carry him in the state of Pennsylvania. In the state of Florida. And this puts Trump at 102 electoral votes and puts Carter at 28 electoral votes. 101 are too close to call. And we have a major projection. With 99% of the vote in, we can project that Donald Trump is the projected winner. This is a big Republican flip, and it is really demonstrating Jimmy Carter's weakness as the Democratic nominee. Trump will carry Virginia. And Trump will carry Maine at large with 99% in. Donald Trump is the projected winner of Maine at large. This is another major flip. This did go likely for Biden in 2020. Trump will flip it. It's now 8:30, and we have poll closings in Arkansas. In Arkansas, Donald Trump will win. This is, of course, a very Republican state. It is a hold. And that puts Trump at 144 electoral votes to Carter's 28, and 102 are too close to call. And now it is 9 p.m. and we have poll closings in New York, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, South Dakota, Wyoming, Nebraska, Kansas, Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Texas, and Louisiana. In New York, with 15% in, this is a closer race than Carter would like. But Jimmy Carter will win the state of New York. He's the projected winner here. Democratic hold. 28 electoral votes here. Big prize for Carter. And in Michigan, with 7% in, it is too early to call. This state did go Democratic in 2020. And in Wisconsin, another critical swing state, is too early to call. And in Minnesota, with 5% in, a likely state that went to Biden by a likely margin in 2020, is too early to call at this point in time. And North Dakota will go to Trump, along with South Dakota. And Wyoming, with 1% in, will go to Donald Trump. Trump will carry Nebraska's 3rd district, along with its 1st district, and its at-large vote. However, Nebraska's 2nd district, with 23% in, is too early to call. This did go Democratic in 2020. And in Kansas, with 6% in, Donald Trump is the projected winner of Republican hold. But in Colorado, with 2% in, another Democratic state that Carter should be winning right off the, that a typical Democrat would win right off the bat, is too early to call for Jimmy Carter. 2% in, too early to call. And along with New Mexico. And in Arizona, very close state, went to Biden in 2020, is too close to call as expected. And in Texas, the state will not be too close to call. It only went to Trump by 5.6% in 2020. But we can project that Donald Trump will carry the state of Texas. And in Louisiana, with 11% in, Donald Trump is the projected winner. And this puts Trump at 211 electoral votes to Carter's 56. Trump needs 69 more electoral votes to win the presidency. 59 electoral votes, 129 are too close to call. And it is now 10 p.m. and we have poll closings in Utah, Iowa, Nevada, and Montana. In Utah, with 6% in, we can project that Donald Trump will carry the state. He's the projected winner here. And in Montana, with 4% in, Donald Trump is the projected winner. And in Iowa, with 4% in, Trump will carry the state. But in Nevada, it is too early to call. Very much a swing state. This did go Democratic in 2020. And this puts Trump at 227, Carter at 56, and 135 are still too close to call. And now it is 11 p.m. and we have poll closings in Idaho, Washington, Oregon, California, and Hawaii. In Idaho, with 7% in, Donald Trump is the projected winner. But we have a big prize for Jimmy Carter here. California, with 3%, and Jimmy Carter will carry the state. This is a Democratic hold. We can project that he will carry the state. 55 electoral votes here. And in Oregon, very much a Democratic state that, with any typical Democrat, this would be called immediately for them. However, for Carter, it is not. It is too early to call, and the same goes for Washington. But in Hawaii, very Democratic state, Jimmy Carter will win. And that puts Trump at 231, Carter at 114, and 155 are still too close to call. And in New Hampshire, this is a major projection. The state of New Hampshire will go to Donald Trump. 100% of the vote is in, and this is a big Republican flip. Donald Trump will carry the state of New Hampshire. And he will also carry the state of Michigan. We only need 76% of the vote in. Carter will not carry the state of Michigan. Donald Trump will. And in Wisconsin, with only 55% of the vote in, a very early Wisconsin call, Wisconsin will go to Donald Trump. This is a Republican flip. And in Pennsylvania, with 81% in, we can project that Donald Trump will carry the state, and it's 20 electoral votes. Donald Trump will flip the state of Pennsylvania. Sorry, my slideshow is lagging a little bit. And North Carolina, with 100% in, Donald Trump will once again carry the state. He did carry the state of North Carolina in 2020, so this is a Republican hold. But the point is, he will once again win their 16 electoral votes. Georgia, with 100% in, will also go to Donald Trump. This is a Republican flip. This is Carter's home state. This is a big loss for Jimmy Carter because it is his home state. And let's go back to the map. Trump has 311. Carter has 114, and 110 are too close to call. And it's now 1 a.m. and we have a poll closing in Alaska. Alaska will go to Donald Trump. He is the projected winner here. And we have a big call in the state of Nevada with 100%, and we can project that Donald Trump will win the state. This is a Republican flip. This did go to Biden by 2.4% in 2020, but this will go to Donald Trump now. And in Arizona with 99%, and Donald Trump is the projected winner. This is a Republican flip. He lost it in 2020, but in 2024, he will carry the state of Arizona. And that puts him at 331 electoral votes. He has already won the presidency. To Carter's 114, 93 are too close to call. And we have big call in Nebraska's 2nd congressional district with 100%, and Donald Trump is the projected winner of Republican flip. And also in Minnesota with 84%, and Donald Trump will flip the state of Minnesota. He will also flip the state of New Mexico. This is a big call. Very, very solidly Democratic state. Will go to Donald Trump this time. He will carry the state of New Mexico. He will also carry the state of Colorado, very much a Democratic state. Will be flipped into that Republican column. Carter will lose it. That puts Trump at 357 electoral votes to Carter's 114. 67 are too close to call. And in Illinois with 99%, and Donald Trump is the projected winner. This is a huge Republican flip. No one thought that a Republican would win the state of Illinois until decades from now. But with Carter as the nominee, that changed everything. And Donald Trump will win the state of Illinois by somehow. In Rhode Island, another hugely Democratic state, will go to Donald Trump. A major Republican flip. A state that went solidly for Biden in 2020 will go to Trump by a lean margin. That also goes for the state of Connecticut and New Jersey. 2 more hugely Democratic states will go to Donald Trump. And in Delaware, Joe Biden's home state, will go to Donald Trump. Oregon will go to Donald Trump. And that puts Trump at 303 electoral votes to Biden's 156. That shouldn't be there. Anyway, in Pennsylvania, Donald Trump is the projected winner of Republican flip. This is a big call. He will carry the state of Pennsylvania. He will also carry the state of Wisconsin. We did this. Anyway, I don't think those slides were supposed to be there. So Trump has 332 electoral votes. Carter has 156. 50 are too close to call. Alright, wait. Okay. And our last call of the night is in the state of Washington with 99% in. And we can project that Jimmy Carter will carry the state of Washington. This is the last call of the night, as I said, and Jimmy Carter is the projected winner. He will only carry it by a tilt margin. This is the closest state. In this election, Jimmy Carter will win it by less than 1%. And this is our final map. This is a huge Republican blowout. We see states like Oregon, New Jersey, Delaware, Connecticut, Rhode Island, states that you would never think would go Republican in 2024, going Republican. Jimmy Carter has failed epically in this election. So Trump wins with 412 electoral votes. Carter has 126. So let me clarify that I know this could never happen, but I think it would be pretty funny to look at. Obviously, Jimmy Carter's not running for president in 2024, and obviously the Democratic Party would never nominate him. I know that. Anyway, Donald Trump elected president. But anyway, I just thought that this would be a good idea. And sorry about that error at the end. I don't know how I missed that, but yeah. So thank you all for watching. Hope to see you next time.